Hello guys, welcome to my channel Power BI with Ross. My name is Ross and today we're going to do some cleaning. If you look at my screen over here and if I go to the dataset with error, you can see there are some errors in there. And this is something I'm pretty sure if you develop a Power BI report on a regular basis, this is a very familiar situation, right? You try to change the data type of a column and there are some characters or something in there and you can't change the data type to your desired data type, right? So this is a very basic error we get in Power BI when we are cleaning our data set, right? So basically what I wanted was, so this is my actual column, right? And there were some zeros at the front and there are some characters in there as well. So what I wanted to do was just get rid of the zeros, but also get the character values in there, okay? So this is my desired column. So that's what I wanted. So this is going to be a very beginner level video where I'm going to show how we can handle errors in Power Query. I've got another video coming up after this as well. I tried to merge both video, but it seemed like it's going to be a very long video, so I split that into another video, and that's going to be a pro level video, I would say, because what I'm going to do in that video is get rid of these characters as well altogether in just one step. I'm not going to be like go here and replace value R with null, C with null or whatever. That's beginner level, right? But I'm going to do it just in one step, get rid of all the characters and just get the numbers. So like after C, I want to get 1, 2, 3, 4, and I want to get rid of the curly braces, get the number after RRR, and so on. Okay, so that's going to be my next video, but this video I'm just going to show you simple, just explain how we're gonna handle error in Power BI. But yeah, first of all, thank you to all my subscribers. If you don't know me, I upload tips and tricks videos in Power BI. Please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate your support, all my subscribers. Thank you very much. I'm very motivated to create more videos. I started with just few tips and tricks and now I've got like 21 videos, and I'm very fortunate, and keep me motivated and I'll be posting more videos in the future. All right, so anyway, let's get started with our problem. So how do you deal with this problem? Okay, let me know in the comment as well, but I'm just gonna show you how I deal with it. Okay, so I'm just gonna add a custom column. Okay, I'm gonna name it a clean column, and what we're going to do is, first of all, is change this to try to get a number type from the material, and we're going to use the function called number from. Okay, if you don't know what number from is basically, as the name says, it tries to get a number from a column. Okay, and if it is not a number type, it's going to throw us an error like that. So basically changing the data type to whole number is the same thing. Okay, anyway, now what we're going to do, we need to clean we need to handle these errors. All right, so for that, what we're going to do is use something called try. Okay, and let's see what happens when we just input try number from material. Okay, it's going to try to get the material number. Okay, and if I go okay, and it's going to give me a record, and if I look at the record, it says false. All right, that means it says has error is equal to false. Okay, which means there was no error when we tried to convert that value to a whole number, a number. Okay, but if I go to these ones with the characters and if I select the record, it's going to say true. That means the function couldn't convert this value to a whole number because there is a character, of course, right? So what we're going to do now is try number from material, and we're going to use another keyword called otherwise. Okay, so it goes together. So try changing to a whole number if there is an error, which is that has error is true. That means otherwise just get me the material number. I don't want to do anything else. Okay, so if I'm going to go press OK, that's going to give me what I wanted, right? So I'm just going to go now change that to a text type, right? And it's going to give me the column in the way that I want it. All right, So what we did is just try to change that to a number. Yes, if it is a number, we can change that to a number. It will change to a number. And if there is an error when changing to a number, just leave it, don't do anything, just leave it as it is. Okay, so that's how we use try and otherwise statement, and how we can do it in a single step. Okay, I've seen people doing it within multiple steps. So this is I said this was going to be a very short video, so that's everything for today. But in my next tutorial though, I'm going to show you how we get rid of these characters as well, and that's going to be very interesting and will take a bit of extra expressions in our calculated column. It's going to be the same, but there will be some extra functions used. Okay, anyway, that's all for everything. Once again, please do subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate your support. I'll see you next time with another video. Thank you very much.